In this video, we will be presenting, or I will be presenting, our final project in CS318, or Architecture and Organization. In this final project, we are we were assigned to make a computer program, and ours was to make a to-do list program using NASM assembly, or assembly in general. And here is an abstract of the program, or what it, and later on we will show you what it can do and cannot do. So this project implements a task management system using assembly language. The system provides a simple text-based interface for users to manage tasks by add, display, mark, and delete tasks. The tasks can be tracked with their status, either as incomplete or completed, offering basic functionality to keep track of tasks effectively. Its features, or the expected features of this program, are or is to add tasks. So the users can add new tasks by entering a description, display tasks, display a list of all tasks with their current completion status, and mark tasks as completed if incomplete, of course, so that it allows users to make mark a specific task as completed, to delete tasks or a specific task, so that it enables the users to delete a task from the list. And lastly is for the program to exit. To exit the program upon the user's request. Heads up is, or here is the functionality of our program. Its system operates through a text menu interface that prompts the user for input and actions. Then tasks are stored in memory, with each task capable of holding a description of up to 100 characters. And the task statuses, incomplete or complete, are managed in a separate status array. That's all the functionalities, or some of the functionalities of our program. So first, before we do the sample run, we are going to compile the ASM file, or the assembly file, by compiling it in command prompt. I still use command prompt. So open command prompt in different ways. I use Windows R and typing CMD. Then, depending on your directory or where the file is, type where directory is. Like here, we will use desktop, because here the file is in my desktop. So no, enter. Then nasm for us to compile it. Nasm the name of the file. Then cc should do, or just name it win, do obj. Then win, and here is the here is the functionality that the system operates through a text menu interface for users to input actions. Here you will input the you will input um will uh here is where we will input numbers depending on the task that we want to uh, accomplish. So let's get down to it. Step one is to Yeah, like add the new task. So in our program, you can only enter one task maximum. We limited it. We put a limit for for it to one task, to store one task. So example, this one, we'll enter our task description. So for example, we enter wash the dishes, like example here. So yeah, task added successfully. So next is to display all tasks, but it's just one task. Or if we add a new task, so um, what, for example, jog, then we display the tasks. Here is a logical error and it exits, so it's incomplete. Our program is incomplete in a way that it displays bugs like this one. So like we like it overwrites the first input that we put here, like the task wash the dishes. But when we added a new task, it was overwritten. So like the dishes was overwritten by jog. So when we display the list, it displays jog instead of wash the dishes or with it. So here is the limit that that I said that we put in the program. It overwrites instead of join together, because yeah, and it automatically exits once it is here. So we would avoid that. So running the program again, win, and here is something that I noticed is we can use underscore to be able to display long, like for example, wash the dishes. As you can see here, I put underscores the words so that it can be recognized as one word or one string. Like if you enter it and display it, so you can see here, it displays the whole statement because it is recognized as one word, and it doesn't exit for some reason. So we move on now to mark this task as completed. So 3, enter task as complete. 1, 0 is considered as 1 because assembly considered it 0 as 1, the index as 1. So 1, and yeah, it says that the task marked as completed, so we will check it in the display. 2, oh, here it is. Comparing it to the first, when we displayed it, it is incomplete, but here now it has been marked as complete. So next is for us to delete a task, for us to delete the only task in the to-do list. So for and the same, so 1 same index, but um we haven't still solved this problem. So uh, it doesn't really delete the task. So yeah. Now I will just be repeating this, except for the deletion of task, because as you can see, it doesn't work. So wash. I no, no, no. Add new task. But if we enter or choose 6, which is not here choices, it displays an invalid error and it loops again. So we choose add new task. Wash the dishes. Same as this one. I know. Same as this one. So enter. Task added successfully. Then show task list. It's incomplete. Displays. Then 3. Mark it as complete. 1, the index here. Instead of 0, we should write it as 1 because it's the first index, which is 0. So 1 has been completed, marked as completed, then we'll display it again. So the same concept. So the last functionality is to exit the program. So 5, but let me show you first that it exits properly. So here, exiting the program, and it stops the program from running. So but if we choose a number that doesn't exist here, or beyond 5 or 0, it should have an output of an, or to display an error. So when we have tried this one, so wash the dishes again. Dishes, so we'll display it, or if you just no, we should exit it, or it's just the same concept, but so it doesn't matter. Here it is again. If we choose or 0, it will print an error message. So loops again until we choose a correct number here, except for number 4 because it doesn't work obviously. So yeah, this is all. This is our whole program so far. We haven't really improved it, like in the adding new tasks and deleting tasks. It has been complicated for us. So our program technically are only uh, functions partially. Like the add tasks, it's not even close to half. This is only one, and there are specific rules that you can apply so that it works well, especially in the display tasks. Because in this function, this depends on the add task. All of this depends on the add task, except for the exiting of the program. So this works partially. This works also dependent on this one. Then mark task as completed works well. Then deleting task doesn't work, and exit works also. So that is all.